Hey guys, I'm Daniel, the intern at KLGadgetTV, and today I have with me the OPPO A95 to unbox. So, earlier in March, OPPO had announced their A94 device, which was part of their mid-range sort of devices that they had released. And 8 months later, I get to take an early look into the OPPO A95 to see what they have in store for us. As right now I'm recording, the price of the device has not been revealed, but we'll of course be sure to update you down in the description below. Without further ado, let's get started with the unboxing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna open the device and see what's inside the box. It's intense. So yeah, it just pulls open like this. And let's see what's inside. In this box, we just have a regular silicone case here that comes with a lot of the OPPO phones, as well as the SIM ejector, some of the manuals, warranty. So basically standard stuff. And here we are with the device, but I will be saving this one for later. So along with the device, we also have a USB-C that charges most of the Android phones nowadays, and we also get a standard 33-watt charging brick for the device. So yeah, pretty standard stuff. So this is the OPPO A95 device, and I must say, first impressions, this phone looks really nice. The color that I have with me is the glowing rainbow silver, which is really nice if you do like the colorful look and the more minimalistic aesthetic. But if you do prefer a more plain and simple approach, there is the glowing starry black option, which many people would like if you do like that matte black finish. But yeah, this color I would say is really nice. The phone does sport a triple camera design, and I would say the camera bump is not too thick at all if you look at it. So if you put on the table, you'll find a little bit of wobble here and there. But yeah, the phone does look really nice. The front panel here does look really clean. The camera is at the top right, the regular selfie camera. And yeah, so I would say this smartphone does look and feel really nice to hold. As for the design, this device is similar to the OPPO A94, so if you're used to that, it should not be a problem. It also comes in at 7.95mm thin and weighs 175 grams. Moving on to the front of the phone, this device comes with a 6.43-inch AMOLED display that features a 20:9 aspect ratio and a 60Hz refresh rate. Some other features include the AI Smart Backlight, which automatically adjusts the backlight of your phone by learning how you change the brightness in different situations. On the back panel, you get a triple camera design that features a 48-megapixel main camera, 2-megapixel macro camera, and a 2-megapixel depth camera. While on the front, you have a 16-megapixel selfie camera. So I've tested the A95's camera, and here are some of the photos. So when testing the cameras on the phone, the first one I tried was the 48-megapixel main camera. And I must say, for a mid-range smartphone, the camera looks pretty good. Especially when you're taking landscape shots, the brightness of the overall picture looks pretty decent and it does not get too oversaturated. Where it does fall short, however, is when you zoom in, it gets a little bit grainy and you lose a little bit of details. As for the macro mode, it looks pretty decent. It does manage to capture some of the finer details as you would expect from a macro camera, but it does tend to get overexposed when it's surrounded by a lot of light. So for the 16-megapixel front camera, I would say it looks pretty good. The colors aren't too bright and it does not make me look too saturated, but it does make the photo look really clear and detailed. As for the AI beautified one, it's pretty much the same quality as the first one, but it does manage to bring the features where it does clear up your skin and does make you a little bit younger if you do want that look. But personally, I don't really need this feature. The last one is the portrait selfie, which I tried and is probably my favorite one. It brings a lot of depth into the photo, the bokeh on the back looks really good, the details around my face is really clear, and the clarity as well looks pretty decent. As for the hardware, the OPPO A95 comes with the Snapdragon 662, which is a pretty good mid-range option, as well as 8GB of RAM, 128GB of internal storage with the option for RAM expansion as well. So this phone would be perfect for your everyday needs and some light gaming as well if that's what you want to do, because this phone does include the Hyper Boost software that OPPO usually has, which improves some of the gaming performance as well as some focus modes to help you stay in the game and immerse in what you're playing. The OPPO A95 also comes with a 5000 mAh battery that supports a 33 flash charge that charges via a USB-C. So it's pretty impressive how a phone this thin and light can fit a battery that size. Now, OPPO claims that with just 5 minutes of charging, you can get up to 1.8 hours of YouTube streaming and 5.7 hours of voice calls, which we can't confirm or deny it, but be sure to look out for our review of this phone. And that concludes our unboxing and the early look at the OPPO A95. And I must say this phone is really nice. I really like the design of the back panel. The cameras are pretty decent, especially the front camera, and the display as well really looks clean and simple, which if you prefer that modern design would be really good for you. And as I mentioned before, at the time of the recording, we don't know the price of the device yet, but we'll be sure to update you in the description box down below. In the meantime, let us know your thoughts about this device in the comment section down below. Don't forget to follow us on all our other social medias, subscribe if you want to see the review of this product, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.